Hi there, my name is Kim and these are the Wayrider Chronicles, an alternative look at current affairs. Hi there, this is about conspiracy theories and beliefs. I suppose the first time I really came to understand conspiracy theories was perhaps about 20 years ago in New Zealand, of all places. I was sitting with a bunch of people on a Saturday evening, 6-7 people, and everybody was talking. For various reasons, they had been drinking a lot, and I wasn't. So you get to a stage after an hour or so, or 2 hours of that type of conversation, you're not really listening to them because they're babbling. Suddenly, I latched on to, or suddenly I realized that somebody had said something rather extraordinary. And that was, they didn't go to the moon. And I said, excuse me, what are you talking about? So then the whole, they didn't land, it was all a fake, they didn't land on the moon, conspiracy theory came up, which I vaguely heard about, but never came across people, and such a large number of people, 6 or 7 of them, who fervently believed this. And I thought, I'm on another planet. I'm the one who's on the moon and these people aren't. This over the years has led to the classic understanding of, from my side, of conspiracy theories. The Earth's flat, they didn't go to the moon. It was the CIA, FBI, you name it, who blew up or sent planes crashing into the World Trade Center, etc., etc. It's interesting because I believe that I'm coming to an understanding. I mean, of course, then we have the mother of all conspiracy theories, which is COVID-19 and everything to do with the virus itself, the vaccines, etc., etc. I mean, it goes from the sublime to the ridiculous that the vaccines are only being, the virus was developed by the drug companies to further their profits, to the ridiculous is the vaccines inject microchips produced by Bill Gates, of course, into your body so that everybody can follow us around. If you're going to believe that type of stuff, then good for you. I'm not trying to critique each and every one of the current obsessive conspiracy theories. No, that's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do here is that conspiracy theories, when you talk to somebody who fervently believes in something, it's extremely difficult to make them see your point of view or the other side of the argument. Or, let's say, as you probably worked out, I come from a financial market background. There is an old saying in the financial markets, which is a truism, that if the argument is you're making an argument that everybody else says no, that it's black, and you're trying to make out that it's white, you tend to be wrong. So what I'm talking about here is belief. Belief is fundamental to everybody in the whole world. How is that possible? We all believe that something, depending on where you were born and how you were brought up, we all believe that something will happen after we die. There is no proof, except, yes, okay, you will say that there are people who believe that they've come back reincarnation. That's never been proven, and that's another belief, that they're reincarnated. In their past lives they were whatever. So, and those are very, very strongly held beliefs. Either Christian, I mean the whole gauntlet of different types of Catholics, Protestants, etc., and all the other religions, Buddhism, Hinduism, all the remaining native belief systems of various gods, etc. I mean, the classic for me is the American, usually Midwestern evangelist who comes to me and says, "Do you believe in God?" My answer has always been, "Which God?" That usually provokes a reaction from them. But if we take these belief systems of religion, which are very strongly held points of view, and if you think about them for conspiracy theories, there are similarities that people will take whatever the latest conspiracy theory is, usually somebody's bright idea about some economic mysterious entity that's going to take over the world, central bank. I remember somebody told me, well, the central bank controls everything. You look at them and you say, which central bank? Every country has its own central bank. There's no central bank. And that's fine. People have these beliefs. But it's interesting for me that there is no rational way of combating somebody who's in that belief. Same as there is no rational way to argue against or put forward theories against somebody who fervently believes that there is only one God, or there's only multiple gods, or God was a toad and it's going to come back and eat you, or whatever. It's impossible, because they fervently believe in that. The issue these days is that the internet and the proliferation of social media, and not only Facebook, Twitter doesn't exist anymore, X, good for that one. Proliferation of social media has made it easier for all these minor conspiracy theories to go mainstream and start to influence a whole bunch of people because they don't fact check. Is it possible to combat or push back against, combat's probably not a good word, push back against the most obvious conspiracy theories? And I would say the thinking people in this world have a duty to push back against these wild conspiracy theories, which most of them are fairly easily, I mean, we have the internet, we can go on and Google, or these days do a Copilot or a ChatGPT, and it will give you the answers to, or debunk the basic theory that you're trying, conspiracy theory that you're trying to put forward. And I think rational people, and they're normally reporters who are doing the work, doing their research, have a duty to continue to do that. That's it for now. See you guys.